and welcome to this slow flow class where we focus on really slowing down, thinking about our breath and alignment. So today we're going to start seated on the mat. Please do grab a cushion or a rolled up blanket so we can sit a bit more comfortably. Nice and tall, long through the neck and drawing up through the crown of the head. Finding stillness here. So today we're going to practice a pranayama technique known as Surya Badana, and literally translated this means sun-piercing breath. So this generates a bit of heat in the body and it can soothe and invigorate your nerves, which is perfect for a Sunday when you're getting yourself ready for your week ahead. So bringing your hand into the same position we did last week if you joined me. So your ring finger and your pinky are together and your thumb. Both of these are used to close your nostrils each side. And your index finger and middle finger, they can either come to your forehead between your eyebrows, or they can bend in towards the base of the thumb. So using one side to close off your left nostril and one side to close off the right, we're going to start by closing off the left nostril. Gently close your eyes and inhale through the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the right. And exhale through the left. Keep going, inhale through the right. And exhale left. Keep going at your own pace. One more inhale and exhale. Relax the hand down. Noticing how your body feels. And we'll do 2 more rounds at your own pace. So bringing the hand back to the face, ring finger on one nostril, thumb on the other. Inhale through the right, and exhale through the left. Inhale right, and exhale left. Keep going at your own pace. Two more here. Inhale. Exhale left. Last breath, inhale. And exhale left. And release the hand back. Come back to normal breath. And we'll do one more round. Bringing the hand back up, closing off the left nostril, inhale right, exhale left, inhale right, exhale left, relax the shoulders, relax the neck. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And release the hand. Coming back to normal breath. Sitting up tall, relax through the shoulders. And then noticing how your body feels. Rub your hands together, generate some heat, and hold them over your eyes. Gently opening your eyes. And coming to seated. So we're going to need a strap for this. I've got a rolled up towel. This can work, but I will need a slightly longer one, and I recommend a rolled up blanket if you have one. Or anything where you can keep your arms a little bit wide. We're going to try some shoulder flossing here, really opening out through the shoulders. So taking hold of the strap nice and wide, lifting the shoulders, lifting the arms up and back. And if it's not quite wide enough, you won't really get past a certain point. So really trying to open out the shoulders, working all the way back, flossing your shoulders all the way back and all the way forwards. As your shoulders warm up, see if you can walk your hands a little bit further in towards the middle, stretching out through the fronts of the shoulders, opening out the chest. Just forwards and backwards. Trying to keep the elbows straight. If your elbows start to bend, opening out the hands on the strap a little bit wider. And relax. Drop your chin to chest. Inhale, chin up, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin up, gaze up. And exhale, chin to chest. We're going to come up with our arms again, holding onto the strap. Drop the left arm down, the right arm comes up, and switch. As we do this, we're going to focus on the breath. Inhale to come up, and exhale to come down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Coming back up, we're going to drop one shoulder down and start to think about big circles. So the left hand comes in front, the left hand sweeps behind, and the right follows. And then once you're behind, the right arm comes down, the left arm comes up, and we're going to sweep forward. Left hand drops, right arm lifts. So we're coming into these big circles, mobilizing the shoulders. Left hand drops at the front, right arm lifts. Coming round. Once you get to the back, switching the hands over and coming round. Trying to make this into one smooth movement. Mobilizing shoulders. And coming back the other way. So right hand high, left hand low, coming to the front. Switching the hands, left arm comes up and over, right arm comes down. And switch, left arm down, right arm up when you get to the back. Coming round to the front. And switch the hands, right arm to the bottom at the front, left arm up. Switch at the back. And switch at the front. So it feels like both hands are doing these big circles, shoulders opening. arms straight. And release. You can put the strap to one side. Coming to twist, so the left hand comes to the right knee, right hand behind, sitting tall, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, and exhale, can you twist any deeper? Coming back to center, and switch, right hand, left knee, left hand behind, sitting tall, and twisting open. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, can you twist any deeper? Lovely, and release. We're going to come to lay on our front on the mat now. So coming into a slightly different twist. Gonna just pop my microphone here so that I don't crush it. Coming all the way to lay on our front. I'd recommend watching this first one just so that you see what we're doing. So the arms come out to a T position. You're gonna keep your head down on the mat, legs slightly apart. Bend your left leg, bring the left foot behind the right thigh. So the left ankle, left foot behind the right thigh. Keeping your thigh stuck to your ankle, you're going to lift your right leg up and over, keeping it straight, and come into this reverse twist, opening out through the left side of the chest and twisting through the spine. You can bring your hand in front for support or keep it in front. So going back through that again. So arms to a T. Left foot, left ankle behind the right thigh. Keeping them stuck together, keep the left ankle on the right thigh. And we're gonna lift the right leg up and back, keeping them stuck together, opening out into this reverse twist. Relaxing here. Release the hips, twist into the spine, and open out that left shoulder. And coming back to center. We'll switch sides. So the right foot, the right ankle comes inside of the left thigh. So right foot to left thigh. Keeping them stuck together, you're gonna lift the left leg up and back into this reverse twist, keeping the head on the mat, relaxing down. And release, coming back to center. Bend into knees, windmill your feet, release the spine. And then come back into child's pose. Lovely, coming back to our front, we're going to come into a cobra pose now. So bringing the hands just under the shoulders, toes along the mat, legs relaxed, and feet slightly apart. We're going to inhale, keeping the neck nice and long, really engage through the back of the body, engage through the glutes and the posterior chain down the back. lifting the chest and head off of the mat. We're not pushing here into the hands. We're just using our back muscles to lift us off the mat, using our hands for a little bit of support. And breathing here, really squeeze through the back. Two more breaths. Squeeze higher. And pushing back into child's pose. Coming back forward, laying on your front. We're going to do one more of these. So bringing the hands under the shoulders, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale and lift up. Again, not too much weight through the hands. We're really working the back muscles here. Remember not to crank the neck up, neck nice and long. One more breath. And exhale, forehead to the mat. And push back into child's pose. And coming back to the front, this last one, you can either stay with this cobra, or we are going to start to push into the hands a little bit more, coming into upward facing dog with our legs heavy on the mat. So it's a little bit more of a back bend, but still engaged through the back. If you've got any back issues, please just stay with cobra or stay in child's pose. So hands under shoulders, inhale, roll the shoulders back and down, lifting up. Squeeze up as high as you can before you start to push into your hands. And we're not coming all the way up, arms straight, shoulders bunched. We're coming shoulders back and down, elbows bent, relaxed through the lower body. Strong through the arms. And open out through the chest. Release, come back to child's pose. Lovely. Coming into downward dog. So tuck the toes, lift the hips, pedal out through the legs if you need. Open out through the backs of the legs. Lift high on the toes and stretch into the bottoms of your feet. Drive the heels down if you can, trying to stretch out the backs of the calves. And thinking of alignment here, I want you to try bending deep into your knees, lift your heels, and push through the hands, lifting the tailbone up and back towards the top corner of the room. And then as we exhale, straightening into the legs as much as possible. We're not trying to drop the heels all the way down and round the back, really keeping a lovely straight line from wrist to tailbone. Inhale, lifting the right leg, open out the hip. And step the right leg forward. Drop the left heel down at a 45 degree. We're going to come up. Inhale into warrior one. Shoulders down away from the ears. Knee nice and bent, trying not to come forward in front of your ankle. And really driving the heel into the mat in your left leg. Squeeze through the left glute. Open out that left hip. Inhale. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Bringing the hands to clasp behind the back, or you can take hold of your strap as close together as possible. Roll the shoulders back and down. And we're going to hinge from the hips, coming into humble warrior. and lift the hands away from the hips. Open out the chest, long through the back of the neck. Release. Both hands to the mat, right foot steps back, down dog. And left leg lifts, open out the hip, scorpion dog, and left foot steps forward, right heel drops, coming up warrior one. Again, sinking down into that warrior, squeeze into your right glute, opening out your right hip. Inhale, and exhale, can you sink any deeper? Once again, bringing the hands behind the back. If you've clasped your hands, clasp them the way that feels a bit weird, so clasp them the other way around. Hinging from the hips and lifting the hands away from your hips, coming into humble warrior. Legs strong here, and neck nice and long, opening out the chest. Release hands back to the mat, right leg steps back, downward dog. Breathe here. And walking your feet into the hands, deep bend in the knees, belly laying over the thighs, forward fold. Hang here, take hold of your elbows, nod your head yes, shake your head no. Release through the upper spine. Release the hands to the mat. Keep the bend in the knees and slowly rolling up. Tuck the tailbone. Roll up through the spine. One vertebra at a time. All the way to the top. Inhale, arms reach up. Baby back bend. And exhale, arms come down. Drop chin to chest. And slowly roll down. Roll the shoulders down. One vertebra at a time. Little bend in the knees as we roll down. Keep the tailbone tucked until the last minute. And we roll all the way back to our forward fold. One more. Inhale as we roll up, keeping the knees bent. Tuck the tailbone. Keep the chin tucked until right at the last minute it comes up last. Inhale, arms up. Baby back bend. And one more roll down. Exhale, tuck the chin. Roll the shoulders. Keep bending the knees as we roll all the way down. Heel toe the feet to the outer edges of your mat. Feet pointed out a little bit, 45 degrees. And bend deep into your squat. Inhale, lift the hips, forward fold. And exhale, deep squat. One more, inhale. Lift the hips. And exhale down. So in your yogi squat, you can take hold of your blocks and pop them under your heels if it's not possible to flatten your feet. So you can stay here like this. We're going to be here for 10 breaths, sitting nice and tall. So make yourself comfortable in whatever position is easiest for you. Sitting nice and tall, wiggle out the hips. And bringing your hands to prayer position, knees on the elbows on the insides of your knees. And inhale, lift tall from the crown of the head. Inhale, lift tall. breaths. Sit up tall, inhale and stretch up from the crown of the head each time. And last breath, inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, release. We're going to come all the way to the mat on our backs. Grab hold of your strap or your rolled up blanket. And you're going to hook the strap under both feet, keeping them up in the air. Seeing if you can flatten your hips and lower back to the mat. If you need a slightly longer strap, you can bring your legs a bit lower. I'll show you with the blanket. So this is just to support your legs up in the air. We're just improving blood flow in the legs, bringing the blood back to the heart. Making sure that your hips are flat on the mat, the lower back is flat. Relax through the upper body. If you're comfortable here, you can point your toes and flex your toes, pull them towards you, push them away. And relax. Releasing your left foot, keeping your right foot in the strap. We're going to open the right foot out to the right side. You can use your left hand for leverage, but just try to keep your left hip glued to the mat. So we're not twisting into this. We are just opening out the right leg. Inhale, lift. Take hold of the strap with your left hand and open out into the outside of that right hip. Keeping the hip stuck to the mat. Again, we're not twisting here. Stretching into the IT band. And release. And popping your left foot into this strap. Right foot can come straight or it can be bent. Opening out through the left thigh. Bringing your left leg out to the left side. Keeping your right hip stuck to the mat, really stretching into the inner thigh. Inhale, come back up. Take hold of the strap in your right hand and gently pulling the leg over to the right, keeping your left hip stuck to the mat. Inhale, release. Popping the strap to one side. Taking any movements here that you need. Hugging the knees in, taking a twist. And then when you're ready, extending the legs along the mat, feet apart, and your hands come alongside the body, palms facing up. Gently closing your eyes, finding stillness here. Taking a deep breath all the way to the belly and exhale through the mouth. Inhale to the belly, exhale through the mouth, and inhale to the belly. Exhale through the mouth. Finding stillness. Noticing where your body feels more relaxed. Noticing where any tightness is held. And allowing the body to gently relax into the mat, Noticing where the ground supports your heels, your calves, the backs of your legs, the glutes, the lower spine, the hips, the middle spine, the backs of the ribs, the shoulder blades, the upper spine, and the shoulders. Feeling the support behind your arms, behind the backs of your hands, your forearms, your elbows, your backs of your arms. And heavy through the neck, feeling the support of the mat behind your head. Relaxing through the jaw, relaxing the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Letting the body be heavy and allowing the earth to support you. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you like, or start to wiggle into your fingers and toes, circle into your wrists and ankles. Bend your knees in, hug the knees into chest. Squeeze the head up to your knees, keeping your eyes closed, and relax them down. Turn to your side and come to a comfortable seated position. Stillness here. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Rub your hands together, generate some heat, and hover them over your eyes as you open your eyes and come back to the room. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon.